Today we're going to be unboxing New World cards. These usually I do bootlegs along with official release. This is not a bootleg, this is an actual Digimon card game. Certainly something obscure and unpopular. Usually, for Digimonth, opening lots of bootlegs, laughing at some of the goofy stuff that's coming out of them. But no, this is actually an official Digimon card game. It didn't do well, which is probably why no one's heard of it. But this is actually not the first time it has been. Oh, there's not a whole lot in here. I thought there would be more. It's actually just like it's a plain white box with the Digimon Fusion logo on it. There's like no information on this anywhere, and it's actually just a box of packages in boxes. It's just like a couple of these in there, so not a whole lot. So that's so much packaging. Anyways, yeah, this isn't the first time that this card game has been on my channel. A couple Digimonths ago, my partner at the time and I played this game because I found the two starter decks for it at an Anime North. So we did that. We played against each other. We had like an official like mat to play it on and stuff. And I did lots of cool animations for it, so highly recommend you check that video out. See how this game plays. And yeah, this is I feel like this did even worse than Digibattle card game, because that at least had like people collecting it. Digimon was just coming on TV, at least around where I was. It was coming onto TV, so people knew about it. But yeah, I had no idea this game even existed. Where are my scissors? Now I've lost. I thought I was all set up and ready to go, and then I've lost my scissors. Yeah, it's Shoutmon, and of course it says Digimon Fusion. I'm not sure if there's a Japanese version of this card game. Oh, it actually has, it does have the little corner that I can pull on. Let's see if that's better than scissors. Usually I find it's not, and I just prefer scissors. Yeah, I don't really like this. I'll go with scissors. Also, are these cards kind of small? I got, I have a card around. Are these smaller than the standard Digimon cards now? Nope, they're almost the exact same size. Guess it's just been a while. You never watched Fusion. Fusion is pretty good. That's all I can really say about it. It's just pretty good. Okay, so we got Reapermon. This one's kind of cool and shiny. Get the lighting on there so you can see the effect. Reapermon, or just Reapmon, I guess we're calling it. Agumon, definitely. Agumon's looked like a much more handsome boy before this piece of art, but that's what's going to be cool about this, is hopefully there's going to be lots of unique art. Cyberdramon looking cool. Shoutmon ×2, and I'll move my microphone a little bit there. Golemon. That's standard Golemon art. We've all seen that before. Chibi Tortomon. Sunflowmon. Lilymon, that's also kind of generic art. Taipenmon, a little generic. And Sandzone. So the way the game worked was you would put you'd take turns putting a zone in the middle, and then whoever won the conflict would get the like code crown from the zone according to how the show would go, and like first person to 5 code crowns would win or something to that extent. This was a long time ago. Like I broke up with that partner 3 years ago, and we recorded that video many years even before then, so I don't remember how the card game plays, but do go check out that video. I believe it is just called Derek and Kim Play New World. It's in one of the Digimonth playlists on the YouTube channel. Shoutmon ×3. I really do like the Shoutmon designs. Ballistamon, Cutemon, Marine Angemon. Mad Leomon, another cool design I really liked from Cross Wars. Cedarmon, generic art. Neptunemon, looking okay. Taipenmon again. Dondokumon. And another code crown, the Island Zone. Yeah, it's, I don't know, I'm always a fan of when they mix stuff up. I know not a lot of Digimon fans do like that. There's a lot of closed-minded individuals in the fandom that, you know, a lot of us grew up on season 1 and 2, and anything after that, not so much. But I always like a mix-up. I thought it was cool when they tried different Digivolution things and the whole Megazord thing of fusing a whole bunch of stuff together. That's cool. You know, just you can't just keep, ooh, there's Beelzemon. That's a cool one. Of course, it's not the biker style one that we know from season 3. He gets like a sort of armor thing. Starmons, Octomon, Troopmon, Greymon. Again, Greymon's line, pretty overrated, but I do like the blue flare Greymons, especially Metal Greymon. I really hope I get a blue flare Metal Greymon in here. That's today's goal. There's Magma Zone, a little shot from the show. Today's goal is just get my blue flare Metal Greymon. Got a lot of talking to do because it's going to take forever to get them out of, like, all of them are in this, like, cardboard package and then in a plastic package. I thought it was going to be a box of just the regular, like, wrappers, but nope, it's not the case. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm always a big fan of mixing it up. If they just did the same thing every season but with, like, different human characters or different monsters, that'd be boring. Tactimon, looking cool. Leviamon, probably the coolest picture that exists of him. Pheromon, Angemon, that's a cool picture of them. Sayakomon, Cedarmon, both generic art. Sunflowmon, a little generic. Icewingmon? Was this one even in? I don't think this one was even in Cross Wars. Or if it was, they most certainly called it Ice Devimon. Ice Wingmon? Like, that's not right. Blue Marimon. And the Island Zone. Ice Wingmon. I've never seen that before. I've never even heard of that localization. Yeah, maybe it's a mistranslation. But yeah, that's just Ice Devimon. That's always been Ice Devimon. I mean, I could forgive you calling it like a White Devimon or Snow Devimon, sure, but just Ice Wingmon, that's weird. Shoutmon times 4, not very different from times 3. I think he just gets the sword. I could be wrong. Arkelomon? I don't think that's the name of that one either. But I don't know what the name of it is, so I can't correct it. Sparrowmon, Cutemon, Golemon, Mammothmon. That's a cool picture. It sucks that sometimes we get these generic Golemons. And then we get like this cooler picture. Like I'm here for the original art. Darulumon, Monodamon, cool. Sandzone. Does Monodamon ever have like symbols like that on their screen? That's kind of a cool thing to see. I read the, I'm sure I've talked about it before in one of the previous unboxings, because I think Cross Wars or Fusion was the theme of a previous of the BT ones. But I read the manga for Fusion / Cross Wars, and it's pretty wild. Like, so many of the pages are just full page spreads of like a whole bunch of different Digimon, like, and just like huge, either just like big old hangouts or like giant like wars and stuff. And I'll just like spend some time, could bring that down a little bit. I'll just like spend some time just like looking around the picture, trying to see if I can identify each one. And it's like playing Where's Waldo, but you just want to know where all of them are. There's another cool one with the shiny texture on it. Shoutmon, Ballistamon, Male Bergermon, another cool one. Cyberdramon, Malion. Oh, there it is, Metal Greymon. Not the coolest picture of Metal Greymon. Kind of like him with a bit more side profile on the head, but it's cool. This card cannot be boosted. I don't remember for the life of me what that means. Skull Marimon, Pokemon, Blue Marimon, and Lake Zone. I didn't, when I did the 2 starter decks, like, I don't put starter decks in binders. Like, I do have binders for all of these, and I like try to collect as many as I can, but I don't put starter decks in binders because, like, I feel like starter decks are kind of meant to be kept together in case you ever want to just like bust them out and like play on the quick. Because I have those 2 starter decks, I'll definitely be putting these into binders. And if there's a couple empty spots, maybe I'll dip into the starter decks, because, like, let's be real, I'll probably never play it again. Bergermon, Cutemon, Marine Angemon, Sayakomon, Shoutmon plus Star Sword. That's a pretty cool picture of our little red boy. Neptunemon again, Dipinmon, Ice Wingmon, as we're reluctantly calling it, Magma Zone again. According to the package, there are 60 cards. 60 unique cards in this set. So maybe it's a possibility to get the entire set in this box. Because there's like how many in a thing? Each one comes with one special. It advertises the 2 starter decks on the back. You're gonna play, look for the theme deck, made in Singapore. That's cool. So I wonder if it's possible to get the whole set in one box. That would be swell. Just to fill out that. I think Puppetmon was in this season, yeah? Maybe? I don't know. There's like, if it wasn't in the season, I feel like just about everyone shows up in Cross Wars to some extent. Ooh, I mean, okay, we had Blue Marimon, which is called Blue Marimon, but we don't need Red Marimon. The red one is just Marimon. Like, you do specify the blue, that is correct. But we don't specify the red for Marimon. It's just Marimon. Ice Wingmon again, Statue of the Goddess. There are some strange localization choices with this, I'm finding. Ice Wingmon, Red Marimon. I can't be sure of the tortoise thing, because I don't know what it's actually called. Maybe it is just called that. A big ol' mess on my floor. Usually I'll like pile the packages like sort of to the left of my little station here. But with those boxes taking up so much more additional space, and also I kind of have just everything else here. So Blastmon. Coolest picture of that, not particularly cool monster. Starmons. Ungemon, Shoutmon ×2 again. More Metal Greymons. Nothing particularly new. Lake Zone. I think, yeah, not a particularly exciting set. Probably, well, I mean, that's probably not the reason why this didn't do well. It's probably because no one was watching Digimon during that era anymore. I feel like Season 5 may have alienated a lot of people because of its very different style in every way. Shoutmon again, Octomon, Greymon. That's a really cool picture of Greymon, isn't it? Ooh, Beelzemon. That's a different picture of Beelzemon, isn't it, than the special we had? That's a cool one. Looking down the face of his beam. Skull Marimon. Again, we do emphasize the skull in that one, but not in Red Marimon. That ain't right. Yeah, with Season 5 probably alienating a lot of people. Like, I like every season to an extent. I like that each of them does something different, and it's always exciting. I haven't started watching Ghost Game yet. I think it's finished. According to my anime list, it says it was still coming out, but episode 67, there hasn't been like another episode since for quite a while. Is it finished? Okay. Yeah, because I know my anime list, maybe it's updated by now. Shoutmon on the Drulu Cannon, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start that soon now that it's finished. Always wait for a season to end before I get through it at my own pace. And that's it. Alright. Shoutmon Drulu Cannon was a new one. We only have 4 more of these left. Oh, you know exactly what episode your favorite shows up on? I'll look forward to it. I just look forward to the whole show. I want to know what it's all about. I've been wearing the Vital bracelet. I'm currently raising. Oh, can I get in there? Are we gonna focus? Arbormon from season 4. I'm getting through the season 4 dim cards right now. I already did the Agunimon and Lobomon ones, which are of course called Agnimon and Wolfmon. And right now I'm getting through the Kazamon ones. Tactimon looking cool, Pheromon, Milbergermon, Greymon, Mammothmon, Frigimon. Generic art, but I don't think I had that card yet. Or it was just so forgettable I forgot. Tons and tons of doubles already, and there's not a whole lot of these. Oh, it's a nightmare. Nightmare to throw out. Because I'm renting a room. I live with housemates. And they're they're just straight up not good at or for anything. So like like we have one recycling bin because one went missing. Hold on, I'm gonna pause my story for a second because we got Metal Greymon in the side. It says Cyber Rancher, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the Cyber Launcher. Like, why would it be called Rancher? That doesn't make any damn sense, but then that's a cool picture. When Cyberdramon just turns into a gun. But yeah, so we only have one recycling bin right now. And the one guy that is really dumb, he mixed plastics and cardboards in there and brought it out. I don't have anything in there because I was waiting to see like what is this one being used for, and then I'll put either my papers or my plastics in it. But he mixed them, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to put my stuff in there because clearly they're not going to take it. And then they didn't take it, and they left a little sticker on there saying why they didn't take it. I'm like, well, yeah, of course I knew that. And now it's just filled with mixed stuff because like I'm not going to go reorganize his garbage. Oh, this is a different Metal Greymon picture. Man, that's 3 variants of Metal Greymon. This one is definitely a cool pick. No Rancher though. But yeah, so I've just been taking my recycling to work and just discarding it there. Don't tell anyone though. They probably wouldn't like to hear that, but guys, I gotta throw my stuff out. And with all this cardboard and plastic right here, let's do a couple trips. Alright, this is the last package of the Digimon Fusion New World set. Hopefully I've collected all 60 cards. I wasn't really keeping track. There's Metal Greymon and his Cyber Rancher again. Is that a different picture of him in the Cyber Rancher, as it were? Yeah, it is. That's another Metal Greymon variant, because here it is. The shiny one is this picture, now we got this one. That's pretty cool. They have different abilities and power levels and stuff, too. Again, I don't remember exactly what that translates into gameplay-wise, but, cool. Metal Greymon definitely getting the love he deserves. With, like, 4 different Metal Greymon cards. Alright, so that was Digimon New World. Digimon Fusion New World. Not as big a stack as I was expecting, because like I said, I thought that box was full of just packages and not the boxes of packages taking up a whole bunch of space in there. Again, here's that box. A lot more boring now that I took the card out of its window, and it really is like the plainest box you can get. It's just white. Very little celebration to it.